Have you been stuck trying to figure out what the hell your brand is? If you don't know what your brand is, you're in the right spot. Hi, welcome to Flip This Agent. My name is Mike Cuevas, the real estate marketing dude. And on this page, I'm gonna walk you through a little bit more about our rebranding service and how it works. Now, we have a program called Flip This Agent, which is a complete agent rebrand, and I'm gonna walk you all through it right in just a couple seconds. But in a sense, what a personal brand is what people hire you for. Now, what Flip This Agent is an all-in-one process to identify a highly personable, authentic brand and then create a whole branding strategy right behind it. Now, the very first thing that happens in our process is that we schedule what we call a 2-hour deep dive. I like to call it more of a therapy session. And before I can figure out how to create a brand for you, I need to know sort of how you roll. My absolute superpower is being able to look at an individual and tell them sort of what their community strategy is, which is really what a brand is. So where we start off is by figuring out who you are, and at the end of that first 2-hour call, what we're gonna be doing is start mapping out and building you out a logo. See, when we build a real estate logo, it has to do 3 things. First is it needs to tell a story. Second, it needs to remind people that you're in real estate or as a loan officer, whatever it is that you do. And then third, it should absolutely give you some sort of insight into what that personality is and sort of how you roll. The next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and start writing your video script. It's because I've gotten to know you that I can completely customize a video script that will really represent your brand, and we can start by creating the most important video of your arsenal. That is called the About video. Now, your About video is very similar to your logo, can be used and placed all over the internet. It should be placed on your Zillow page, Realtor.com page, the About page of your website, probably front and center on your website, and anywhere that your brand is represented. It's your brand and it's what you stand for that people remember. Now, once your video script is done, we're gonna go ahead and film your video. We're gonna have your logo done, and this is about the time where we start building your database. Now, you could have the best branding or video marketing videos ever in the world, but if you're putting them in front of the wrong audience, you're setting yourself up for a huge disappointment. These are the facts in the real estate business. 10 to 15% of your database will be moving this year, and 100% of them know someone that they can refer you to. Therefore, the very most important people that should see all of your videos or all of your content, or whom you want your brand to consistently be in front of, are gonna be the people that you know, like, and trust. These are your sphere of influence, your Facebook friends, your Instagram followers, and your email list. And essentially what we're gonna do is start exporting all of your contacts so that we can build 3 separate lists. The first list will be what we call a direct mail list. Second would be a video email list. And the third will be your social media custom audience. When you're everywhere all the time, that's when attraction happens. Now, once your database is built, we're gonna go on to a second part of our branding strategy. Have you ever thought about the experience and the impression you leave with people when you're actually working with them? How did you make them feel? Well, one of the things we do in Flip This Agent is that we take your brand and we adapt it to the customer experience that you provide. So for example, we're gonna plan your client gifts, we're gonna plan your client parties, we're gonna plan your closing gifts and all the customer touch points in between. And the whole entire purpose of this is because you don't generate referrals from a bunch of strangers. You generate them from the people you know, but you generate them from clients when they remember how you serve them. Now, once we've planned your experience, we're gonna get ready to launch your new brand to the world. And what we will do is completely rebrand all of your online profiles. This is gonna be all of your social media headers, the portal site headers. Now, after we've done the creative part, we move on to what we call phase 2, which is really when we start your video series. Now, the main reason we wanna create a video series is very simple. One is when you have a video series, it allows you to go ahead and tell a story. When you're creating a personal brand, the only thing that works is consistent communication to the same audience over time. And that's exactly what we do with your video series. The agent or lender that is doing 2 videos a month and sending them out to their email list, posting them on all their social media platforms, and also has a direct mail list going out to their A clients, sorry, they're just a lot more referable than the one who doesn't, and that's how simple this process is. So I really hope that this video gave you some insight to how the Flip This Agent program works. Flip This Agent is definitely not for everybody, but if you find yourself sort of stuck thinking about how do I market my business, who the hell am I, or what is my brand, it is definitely something you may want to check out. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Mike Cuevas, the real estate marketing dude, and we'll see you on the next side. Go ahead and schedule a demo directly below this.